Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and his son Yahushua Mashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo. Today is the 12th of August 2024. It's 3:09 p.m. Eastern Time. And right now I'm in a live trade here on ES. So let's see here. This is kind of like a improvisation of the 360 fire strategy, but we actually got above -1. So I started taking some shorts here. All right, so you can see I took some shorts here at 53.6850. Excuse me. And those got stopped out, or some of them got stopped out. So I was trying to, catch some trades here, going short, getting stopped out here. Let me just point this out. So that's a stop out. Trying to go short here on the 360 fire. This was the -1 right here, that red dash line. Um, and I kept getting stopped out. It kept pushing up against me and stuff. So this was the last try right here. Because it's not really a 360 fire strategy. It's only 360 fire if it breaks down the -1 VWAP, right? So it hasn't done that. I haven't entered on that break, but I've entered on, this is something I have marked here. It's a POC migration down, right? So this was from the prior ETH, I believe, session where the price had sold from here before, right? And there was a volume point of control right here, and it sold from here. So I started implementing the short trade from around this area here, which is also yesterday's settlement. So right now the trade is working, but we're getting a pullback basically to my break-even points. And let's see how it goes. Let's see if buyers are here, which would create, this would be something like a bowling green strategy, but it's not coming from, it's not breaking above, right? So I had to pause for a moment there as the trade went against me. And the reason I really pause is because the market pulse, I realize in my videos that sometimes it crackles my voice. So when these stuff are going off, I'm hearing songs, I'm hearing these market pulse songs, right? And let me see if I do this. You should be able to hear now the little trickles and songs of the market pulse, right? So that's the price change you're hearing right there, that little crackling sound. Yeah, that right there. So I usually mute it so you guys won't hear it, but I hear it, right? And it's sometimes it distorts my voice. So that's why I paused while all the market pulse stuff was going on from all the buying. So now we're back to square one. We're back to where I originated the trade, and I'm going to add to the position because I believe this is a good trade, right? And if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. So be it. I have a wide stop, and let's see how it works out. So you see right here at yesterday's settlement, we have this iceberg selling right here. Six of them, 143 so far. And this one here was, I believe, 30 something, right? So you can see them transacting here, selling as they come up to this POC migrating POC, which means for me, right? The POC migrated to this level and price sold from there. So it's a POC migration down, right? This is yesterday's settlement, and it looks like we have sellers here. So let's pull out, or let's track something here on Trader Lite. This is where it filters out the algorithm. This algorithm here that keeps following price. These right here. I should use my arrows, man. Right. So that liquidity right there, and right here, So it filters that out. So let's take a look at that right now. Right, so we're coming down here to where we got to last time, 53, 63, 54, roughly. And let's see the buyers. I mean, the sellers are looking not too strong. You see that yellow volume bars down there? It's not looking too strong right now. So this could be a kind of setup for last time we came here, we had more volume. So gotta watch out for that. If I see big buyers coming in here, I might be a little cautious. All right, so I'm here in the market pulse. It's on gold though. So let me see. Let me check out gold. Gold is looking like it's on the verge of breaking down as well. Gold is up here at +2. This VWAP right here, +2. Dash purple line, pink line. So it started to move sideways. It's looking like it's ready to break down. Right. So here we have the iceberg buyers. They're buying right there. So on this light, what is it called? Let me just go down here and trader map light. Right. On this you can't get icebergs and stops. Right. So you won't see the icebergs buying here. But on the original heat map, you would see the buyers buying here, the icebergs. Right. So now that I see it's shallow selling volume, iceberg buying, I'm cautious of a break above value area high. You see it's in a higher value relationship. So anything above this is really bullish. But we do have, let me just use these arrows there. We do have this as resistance. Yesterday's settlement, we have those icebergs selling on top there. They're taking profit. We have icebergs selling here again, right? Taking profit or shorting, whoever, whichever one it is. And yeah, the we're trying to get to 52. Right now we at 64, so we have a little way to go. We gotta break down 62, man. Trying to get to 52, trying to break down 62. And it's looking like it's gonna happen. It's just that I don't know. Maybe these guys are trying to prop up price, or I don't know. They have a little battle going on. So just gotta sit and wait. Actually, I can't really stay on this trade and record this trade the whole way through. Um, let's see, it's 8 minutes so far, so I'm gonna probably go till like 15 minutes and see what happens. And let me just give you a look. A look. Oh man, hold on. Hold on. All right, so that's the trade setup right there, right? So we short from 53.68.25. That's my averaging. Stop, wide stop. Not really trying to take this whole stop, but just giving it some room. Where we had those big buyers coming in at certain points, I wanted to give it some room, you know. So 8 contracts here, 300K val, 2 minis each time I hit the sell button, right? So on trading view here, this is my messy chart. So let me just take some stuff off and start from scratch. So I'm just gonna break down what I showed you on the heat map, book map, and kind of follow up with the candle chart as to what's going on here. And a top-down analysis, let me see, I'll have to go to the 1 hour chart. Damn, my chart's so messy. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? This is not the chart I'm supposed to be working off of. Let's do this here. Let's bring out the clean charts. All right, so we got a clean chart here. Oh, it's pushing back up on me again. Right, so what I did here was this was something I was taking into account. A lot of the guys in premium tier futures, that's the Discord that we kind of hang out and talk about trades. Right now, I think most of them are against me in the bearish move. But it's looking like the bearish move is materializing. Because, we're just discussing like what could possibly happen, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's our Discord right there. This is me talking shit about how it's gonna short, you know. My boy Dave here, he's considering it, but still cautious. I'm thinking it's gonna break to 58, then 52. Dave is expecting it to test 74 first, right? So maybe we might still test 74 first. That's still possible. About to be explosive. This is Jeremy here. There's a value zone at 72.50 if it continues higher. Okay. I feel like we're gonna dump, but who knows? I'm with you on that. Right. So you see there's we just discussed the trades, you know what I'm saying? What's materializing, we discussed that. Oh, so we're having a big breakdown here. Let me just switch across real quick. And we'll go back to the top down analysis. But so we back down at these levels here where the icebergs were buying. There's less icebergs buying right here, right now at 53.62. They're kind of front running here at 63.51. So we do have sellers, but I gotta be mindful of something because this is something I really notice using Bookmap, right? If they're trying a level too much, like this iceberg level here, right? If they're trying this level too much and not getting a breakdown, it's bullish. If they don't break down this level soon, it's bullish because that means that these, even though you're seeing these selling button bubbles here, these yellow bubbles, it's really more accumulation than distribution, right? Because it's looking like it's selling, but they're really probably just selling on top and buying at the bottom here. This is where they want to buy, and they're showing it, right? So we see some iceberg sellers, right? They're pushing price down to this level, but all of a sudden we getting buyers down here. So anytime we have this kind of back and forth, I always think like it's actually the same player, not two players fighting against each other. It's one player accumulating here, selling when it gets too much. Because you guys are buyers, right? So when you see this buying going up, right, this reversal happening here, right, you're gonna jump on the bandwagon, right? So they're creating that demand to sell on, right? But they want to buy at this level here, 53, 63, 25, around this area. And that's what they're doing so far. So if they don't break down soon, I'll want to close this trade soon. All right. So pardon my little rant right there. Let's go back to this. So I drew this channel here from the 16th of July, right? So it's a down channel, downtrending. We hit this, we came down to the bottom of the channel here, and now we're somewhat in the middle of the channel here, right? Right, so we kind of break in, looking like we want to break above. But something is different here with this channel, man. Let's see how it's up here. I made a mistake somewhere. Man, I'm trying my best trying to get these clean charts for you guys, but I really gotta go back to. Oh, okay, I see what happened. right? So previously the bottom of the channel was down here, right? So that's where it's messed up now. So all right, so let me just break this down here, right? So it was a down channel. We broke below the bottom channel support. We pushed back up into the channel and we broke out the other side, right? Now we're looking to see if this is gonna continue upwards or it's gonna push back down, right? And I'm leaning towards pushing back down because we have a lot of sellers, but as I told you, right, you see it's creating this kind of wedge right now. Let me see if I could do this. A wedge or a pennant or whatever they call this stuff. Man, why I didn't use my right. So it's creating this pennant right here, right? Wedge pennant, whatever it is. So with the sellers, as I was saying before, they're not pushing down on this level here, right? I'm not seeing them pushing down on this level too much. I need to see a breakdown of this pennant and come right back down to this golden top zone right here, right? So we have this Camarilla S3 at 52.97 and central pivot at 52.9175. So that's what I'm thinking right now. So we kind of just on the top of the channel right there. So maybe that's why we're getting buyers right here at 68. It's saying 68. And now, right, let's see here. When we come down to the 5 minute chart, this is where I was trying to catch that short, right? So you can see it's on the top of the channel right here. Right, so that's the blue line right there. That's the channel. That's yesterday's VPOC. So a lot of resistance right here. A lot of liquidity could start to get congested around this area, which it is. So we have multiple things going on here. It's yesterday's VPOC, is value area high, right? That red line, that's value area high. This is the top of the channel, so there's a lot going on here, but really I think my trade is in jeopardy because they should have sold off already. From what I've been seeing from using Bookmap, I think this is gonna be a lost cause because it should have been it should have broke down already. All right, let's get to it. So now we always have these selling spurts or flushes, you know what I'm saying, at these levels that's encouraging me to stay in the trade, you know what I'm saying? But it looks like the flushes are getting shallower and shallower with less selling volume. Because if you look at here, we have nice volume, right? I mean, well, not nice volume, it was decent, but we had a nice cascade down, right? Then this one here is smaller. Then this one is smaller with buyers in it. And then look at this now. We need a real good flush down of sellers to convince me that this is still viable, right? That this is still a viable trade. My break-even point is 68.71. So let's see. Right, I have my market pulse going off. You can see here, it shows you in the sub chart with the volume pressure, which is that dark red. See the dark red is low, and now you get those buyers coming in, which is the blue line and the light blue line. So the blue line is volume pressure, the light blue line here is volume pressure imbalance. So they're kind of the same, but just a little difference in how it's calculated. So you see we get this little pop-up, no, not much buyers. It's showing that it's buyers though buying volume, but it's looking like they're getting absorbed because we see yellow bubbles, which is sellers, right? So I don't know. This is kind of tricky right now. Again, we're gonna lose value area high somewhere here at 53.6625, and we're looking for all of this to be resistance. You know, plus over here, which is the 68, which is the channel high, the down channel, which I shall show you again. Boom. Right, and we have that down channel right there. So that's the top of the down channel. See, we're getting some sellers in it right now. This is the 1 hour chart, but we need to break down 53, 53.75, man. All right, so let's go back to Bookmap. Nice selling, nice volume. I think the volume could have been bigger here compared to those bubbles. Let's open it up a little bit. And it's always buyers immediately just coming back in. So this is volume pointer control right here, POC. Apparently, Jeremy over in I think he's in California. So you see, there's a 4.6 earthquake affected countries, United States and Mexico, 3 miles from South Pasadena, California, 12:20 p.m. He said the epicenter was a mile from my house. So yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. So yeah, I'm gonna leave a link in the chat for our Discord. So if you wanna come through, um, share your trades, enlighten us on your trading wisdom. You know what I mean? We're always here to learn. If you wanna learn something from us, that's cool as well. Let's see, I'm gonna throw back everything on my chart. Let me see my cameras and my pivots and all that. Where my initial balance and my VWAPs are, everything. Everything isn't used all the time, but I like to see where there's potential targets. You know, Camaria R3 up here, that's a potential target at 88.25. You know, we have +1 VWAP here, that's possible resistance lining up with volume pointer control, that little pink line right there that migrated down. So all of these things here, I know what I'm looking for. Damn, I hate when I do that, man. I'm talking about something and I'm on another screen. Damn, crazy.
Stop and Q buy. Absorption ES sellers. Iceberg ES sell. Absorption ES sellers.
I switched on the volume too late because I wanted you all to hear the market pulse as those big sellers were coming down right there. And my bad, I was just showing you all just putting back stuff on my chart, and I was showing you all this is Camaria R3 88.50. This is +1 VWAP here 81.25. That's volume pointer developing volume pointer control was here, creating that resistance at 81. So that's why I was just explaining that, I like to see these things on my chart because it's possible targets if I want to take a trade. Let's say I'm taking a breakout here of channel. I want to get to here. I want to get to previous week's high. I want to get to Camaria R3, 88.50, things like that. Right? So we still within this pennant here, you see this green line. Right? Let me just point that out. So that's the pennant. Right? So we gotta break down here, man. And we gotta get to this level here, which is you see that's the central pivot, 53, 58, 25. That's one of my first targets. And 53, 52, 50. Camaria S3 and bottom central pivot is lined up together. Also, the POC, which is in a higher value relationship, is at 53, 53, 25. So around this area here could be major support, right? Because it's the POC plus Camaria S3 plus bottom central pivot plus being in a golden pivot zone, which is central pivot and Camaria S3 within the same range. Wow, it's already 26 minutes. I can't really stay too long on these trades, man. I'm dealing with something right now, so I can't really sit here at my desk for a long period of time, kind of narrating the stuff. So whatever happens to the trade, I think I'll do a follow-up recap. But this was just the live trade of how it was going, right? So let's see here. Um, Right. So you see here, basically my stop is somewhere around I would say 71.50, right? Mental stop. I have the manual stop here at 74.50. I probably wouldn't let it go back that far. So you see my target is 52.25, and if I don't do a trade recap, what I mean, I'll post this and you know how the trade went. All right, y'all, it's Malak Shalomo. Blessings to everyone who watches these videos, who likes these videos. May Yahuwah bless you continuously and open your eyes to see the truth. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Trade safe and stay blessed.